1450 on the web at sportsradio1450.com. You can email us, fantasyfootball101 at gmx.com, or give us a call at 529-1450. You can also become a fan on Facebook or check us out on the Dublin Pub webcam. Another good song there, Nicorelli. I actually saw Jay-Z last year. We'll just running through every...
Yep.
2 for 2 I am.
Great job on the music today, Nick.
Don't push me, Eric.
I'm trying to be nice. Trying to be nice.
He's sucking up, Nick.
Please, God. Don't play it.
Yeah, he just doesn't want you to play AC/DC. And he's hyping you up for the online dating. He wants some
right,
players.
There it is. Moving on.
You'll get yours. Don't you worry about that. I got my trophies right here. I got it already. It's broken, but
it's a darn shame that webcam isn't working. It's a beautiful trophy.
It's pointed right at me, though. It looks like it's working. It looks like an alien.
I zoom into your face.
529-1450 is the phone number. 529-1450. We still have about 25 minutes to take your phone calls, but we also want to run through our studs, duds, and sleepers for week 2. Who's got running backs? Mark? All right, Marcus.
I have running back stud Jamal Charles. One of these days, Kansas City coach Haley is going to figure out what he's got in Charles and quit trying to split time with Thomas Jones. I mean, Charles last year went for 154 and a touchdown against the Browns. You got to think he's going to do it again.
Oh, yeah. Charles is great.
Man, I tell you what, he's a talent. Dud, C.J. Spiller, even though I think eventually he's still going to be the guy in Buffalo, right now against Green Bay this week, not the strongest of plays, so look for someone else. But don't worry, Spiller down the road, I still think he's going to be a good guy. Sleeper, I talked about him just a little bit ago, Ahmad Bradshaw. We watched what Foster did. He went for 231 against Indianapolis, and I don't think he's going to go for that, but I still think Foster is going to have a real nice game against the Colt defense.
It's funny about Spiller. I had someone come up to me last night out at Anchor Boat, and they're like, "Hey, thanks for telling me to play Spiller." I'm like, yeah.
Well, everything was led to believe that Spiller was going to get the majority of carries.
Right.
What did they do then? They split the carries 3 ways. Well, right there, now you're screwed if you're a fantasy owner.
Well, I think eventually Spiller's going to be the man.
Absolutely right.
Right now,
they're easing him in. They're just easing
him in. And he's got to earn it, too. He's got to earn it a little bit. They're just going to give him the job. Kind of like, Sean Green, kind of shot himself in the foot last night on Monday night. As soon as he fumbled, boom, on the bench, LT, all game long. Yeah. And they're probably still going to try to work him in. I know we're talking during the break, but they're probably still going to try to work him in, but that's still going to be 50-50, and maybe Sean Green's not a good play yet either, but 3-4 weeks from now, he'll be a good play.
Yeah, I agree. As long as he can hold on to the ball. They want to make him the man in New York, but if you fumble, you come out of the game. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over.
No, it's really bad.
Nicorelli, you got wide receivers this week?
Yeah, I'll take Greg Jennings at Buffalo. Aaron Rodgers throws it all over the field, right? We're in agreement there?
I hope you're right, yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, good. And with Ryan Grant out, they're going to throw the ball even more.
Probably so.
Dud, Larry Fitzgerald at Atlanta. Derek Anderson, just not an NFL quarterback. Not at all. Like, just watching that game last week against a Rams secondary.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yep. Steve Preston had a huge day.
Yeah, Steve Preston had a huge day, but they just, he and Fitz just didn't look even like they were playing on the same field.
Yeah.
And for sleeper, this is probably one of the bigger pickups of the week, actually. Legadou Nane versus the Jags again. Phillip Rivers throws it all over the field, and it just against the Jaguars, who are not a good team.
Yeah, very bad secondary. I like Nane this week too. I have him in 2 leagues. Fortunately,
yeah, Legadou just got picked up in every single league around the country.
I already had him. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
and played him. And I'm gonna play him over. Let's see who I'm gonna play him over this week. I'm gonna play him over Mike Williams and Dez Bryant.
There you go, Legadou.
But I'm gonna ask my questions when the show's over for you guys. I'm gonna take your airtime. 529-1450 is the phone number if you have a question for us. 529-1450. Eric, what do you got? Defense and tight ends, right?
Defenses and tight ends. All right, we'll go tight ends first. Stud for the week, Antonio Gates at home against Jacksonville. That's an easy one. Dud, Jason Witten at home against Chicago. Until that Dallas offensive line can block somebody, Jason Witten is nothing more than
he's forced to stay in and block.
That's what he's got to do.
Yeah.
So until Dallas can show that they can actually get him involved in the passing game, I'm a little cautious with Jason Witten. Sleeper, guy named Evan Moore, Cleveland tight end. He's actually the second string tight end, but I think he's behind Ben Watson in Cleveland. But he came in last week and had 3 catches for 87 yards. So if you're looking for a deep sleeper, if you're in trouble at tight end, you maybe take a gamble on this guy. He might be okay. Evan Moore is his name, Cleveland. And now for the part everyone woke up early for. My defensive studs, duds, and sleepers. Stud, Green Bay, at home against Buffalo. Easy one. My dud, the New York Giants defense at Indianapolis. A lot of people have the Giants D. They're one of the top defensive pickups. So, this week, it's not like you're going to drop them and go get another D, but don't expect them to shut out the Colts by any means. And sleeper, I'm going to go Seattle at Denver. Seattle, not a real popular defensive play, but they did hold San Francisco to, 6 points last week. They held Frank Gore to 37 yards, I think, on the ground. So they showed something last week, and this week they're at Denver. Not real sold on the Denver offense yet, so there you go, boys.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what I do.
Really appreciate it.
That's what I do.
529-1450 is the phone number. I've got quarterbacks this week. Apparently we're all high on the Chargers. I had Phillip Rivers down. I also put / Aaron Rodgers. I think they'll both have big games, but those are easy. My dud this week is Mr. Henney. Last week, people were high on Henney. Now this week, not buying it against the Minnesota defense, that's for sure. And then my sleeper, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, I think will have a decent game against that Cardinals defense that is depleted. You saw the Rams have a little success last week, and I think the Falcons coming off a loss, and now they're going to be at home. I think Matt Ryan and the Falcons are going to have something to prove this week, so I got Matt Ryan as my sleeper. Albeit he could have been a stud, too. You just have Rivers and Rodgers, though, with good matchups, I think, this week. How impressive, though, was that Chiefs defense, though, against Mr. Rivers last week?
Wow.
I had never seen a quarterback get so mad during a play / a game on the field than I have with Phillip Rivers. I've never seen anyone do that before.
Yeah, the defense had him flustered. I tell you what, and it was so noisy in Kansas City last week, and that mixed
right,
with
his center was not snapping the ball.
That mixed with the weather there, and Phillip Rivers is already kind of pouty, so it
was neat to watch, though. It was neat to watch.
Yeah.
529-1450 is the phone number. We've got a phone call. Good morning. You're on Fantasy Football 101. Go ahead. Good morning. Yellow.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hi.
Try again.
See ya.
I think she wanted to hear Justin Timberlake or something. Maybe.
We're going to get that girl some cereal. She's awake.
Wrong
Hey,
number.
it's Fantasy Football 101. What's up?
Hey, non-PPR.
Okay.
All right.
I got Andre Johnson and Randy Moss, but I need one of these 4. Crabtree, Braylon Edwards, Steve Breston, or Jabbar Gaffney. Breston?
I kind of like Steve Breston.
Preston seems to have something going with Anderson, and until they show otherwise, yeah, I think Preston's a pretty good play.
They hate Crabtree in San Francisco. Braylon Edwards drops balls. How did Gaffney do last week? I didn't even see.
I think he had a touchdown.
Gaffney seems to be the main guy in Denver right now. Royal is a second, but yeah, I think Gaffney be a good play. And I like Breston also.
So just said Crabtree probably. I played him last week, and I don't like that offense at all.
I'm with you. I'm just not sold that the quarterbacking there, I don't think will never be a really good pass offense. It just doesn't look good with Smith.